That's right, we are back, baby. They thought they could stop us, but they couldn't stop us. We're gonna do some quick shout outs and then get to this debate pre-game show. Ooh. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Stephen James, Jordan Deck, JJ Ford and Poor Soul Studios. What's up, what's up? Aline FX, David Evans. I'm back in live, you damn right. King James, Established Man Chill, Jason V, Michael Williams, David, Jonathan Nunez. Hey, it was supposed to be a 90-day ban, Anthony. I don't know. I think, honestly, that outrage that was on Twitter, because I have the dopest freaking supporters ever. You know, look, y'all are awesome. Whenever that stuff happened, I put it out, I tweeted it out, I added YouTube, and y'all retweeted it and liked it and commented and tagged them. I got that video remonetized. It's at like 80,000 views right now. Shout out to Pasta and Fiorella and Lauren Steiner. Then later on this evening, they restored my YouTube streaming rights because we didn't actually violate anything. Oh yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna save all the Tulsi talk for tomorrow. I spent the day with them again. We went to the detention center. I did an interview on Tulsi's channel actually. So I'll be posting that here. Yeah, Fiorella and Pasta killed it. They killed it. Definitely got it. Man, look, Jimmy and Steph are dope. I'm actually going to do a video about all of that tomorrow. But yeah, it's I'm glad that we got the channel live stream back and working. It's because of y'all. I have a feeling it's because of y'all, because definitely it was taken down and I was pissed all day. I was pissed. Look, I was mad, but hey, y'all made it happen. Y'all tagged them on Twitter. Y'all did some people power. So, tomorrow, make sure that you are here, that you are subscribed, because I'm going to give an exclusive discussion about my time in the Democratic debates. Oh yeah, baby, Big Irv, we back. We back. I'm gonna give an exclusive about my time in Democratic debates, my experiences with the Gravel teens, who are dope. Jimmy Dore and Steph, had a great time with them. Omid Malik, that's a good dude, man. I like Omid. What else? I mean, I'm gonna talk about all of it. I'm gonna give you the inside scoop of what happened in the debate from our perspective, so that you all can kind of see what we were looking at to contrast from what y'all saw. So make sure that you are tomorrow. I'm dropping that video, dropping some Tulsi videos tomorrow. Oh yeah, y'all know, boy. I've been waiting. I don't want to see today, and we can go and get into it. I don't want to take the attention away from today, because today is going to be Bernie's day. Carmen Ambrose, appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Today is going to be Bernie's day. Today, this evening, I should say, will be the evening that Bernie will be the #1 trending topic on Google, as he reminds the world why he is what a lot of us call the godfather of progressivism. This is big for a lot of reasons, and I'm starting off with Bernie because Bernie's the man. I, along with many others, YouTubers, well-known activists, now well-known organizers, a lot of our careers started because of a revolution that Bernie helped galvanize people into, to such a degree that people were willing to make personal sacrifices that really changed their lives forever, ended up changing a lot of our lives for the better, but at the time it didn't matter. The revolution was more important than anything. And I still believe that. It just worked out for a lot of us. 2015 is when this started. They didn't even want cameras in his backyard. They didn't want that man to have no coverage. They didn't want him to have any influence. They told him he didn't have a chance. They told him they'll never love you like that. Democratic socialism isn't popular. You can't win Iowa. Oh, really? Okay. Hold my beer. You can't win the Midwest, though. They're too conservative. Oh, word? Hold my beer. Oh, you definitely can't win Michigan. That's definitely ours. Huh, okay. Hold my beer. What about California? Hey, we ain't going to take a chance. We just going to take all the ballots and destroy them. We just never going to count them. This man, Bernie, in 2015 and 2016, built a revolution. Obviously, it wasn't only him. As he always says, it's not me, it's us. But we can never take away credit from that revolution. And tonight, and this is the reason that I'm not doing my Tulsi videos and all that stuff tonight, because I wanted to, and this is the 27th. Did y'all know that? For all my burn people out there, the 27th. With an average of $27, we change this country. We change the conversation. And Bernie helped usher this era in. And that can never be taken away from him, no matter what this election turns out to be. Period. He will have the spotlight on him. People are watching this debate in part because of Kamala, in part because of Biden. I think a lot of people who have like committed to Biden they just like Biden. They want him to be there regardless. But most of this country, damn what they're telling you, most of this country is watching to see Bernie wipe the floor with every single neoliberal who tries to pretend to be the heir apparent to Bernie, that wants to pretend like they're for Medicare for all when they're not, that want to pretend like they're anti-war, but they're not, that want to pretend that this revolution that we've built together is a revolution that they genuinely want to be a part of, but we all know they want to co-opt the revolution in order to corrupt it like they've done everything else, like TYT. I'm just saying, I'm not calling no names, but I just had to say that one. They want to corrupt it. They want to buy it off. They want to take our message and pretend like Elizabeth Warren is Bernie Sanders. Well, tonight, Bernie Sanders is going to remind Elizabeth Warren there's only one Bernie Sanders. And those are the facts. Now, it's interesting to me that Pete Buttigieg all of a sudden did a foreign policy a conversation the other day, right? Of course, we all know who the only candidate who is the master of foreign policy. And now all of Google knows as well. But Pete Buttigieg thought that he's going to try to wave around his military service. But Pete Buttigieg got a problem. And we all said them chickens going to come home to roost. The black community decided to make a little visit to Pete Buttigieg's town hall the other day. Because we're still, we're still looking for this tape of these racist police officers that exist. The racist police officers that Pete Buttigieg let off while firing the police chief who held them accountable, or who tried to hold them accountable. People are paying attention to Pete Buttigieg now, and it is in the way that he likes. So them platitudes are not going to work. But I also think that we're going to finally see how boring he is compared to everybody else. Because he is just boring as hell. I don't know why people keep thinking he's charismatic. He's not at all. But whatever. I think he's going to get exposed. I think he's going to flop. I think Kamala is actually going to get a boost this evening. Only because they'll give her softball questions. They'll give her layups. She's almost gotten Bernie Sanders' message down to a T. You're going to hear a lot. You're going to hear one thing come out of Kamala's mouth more than anything else this evening. Black women, black. I'm black. I know I just became black, like, in this presidential run. I have never talked about being black, like, ever before, and I didn't even know my other family existed until, like, the other day, because pretty much for all my campaigns, I only talk about my Indian family. But since it'll help me win an election, I'm black now. And she smokes weed so well. She smokes weed that is so good that, remember, she could see into the future and listen to a Tupac album. Woo! Boy, once again, Kamala. I'm not saying I want to try some, but I am saying if you got some left, stop playing. Stop holding that. You're being selfish. Kamala will have an opportunity, in all seriousness, to overtake Joe Biden this evening. She really will. And that should not be underestimated. I think that's great because, well, let's be honest. Kamala has a tendency to shoot herself in the foot as soon as she starts gaining traction again. Hey, Kamala wants to rise back up to the top. That's fine. We'll just start re-sharing all the videos exposing her record. And then we can take both Kamala and Biden out, or they can take each other out. Biden is done this evening. He is done. Y'all like, oh, Bernie gonna take him out? No. Well, Pete gonna take him out? Nah. Yang gonna take him out? Nah. Marianne Williamson gonna put some of her voodoo magic on him? No. Biden just gonna open his mouth. And that's it. He's just gonna open his mouth and the game's over. That's what he does. It's kind of historically proven. Biden doesn't have to be beat. Biden beats himself. No masturbation. Pause. Listen, Biden is trash. When you are so bad when it comes to preparedness that you couldn't even show up at the California Democratic Convention because you were worried you're going to get a question. That was too tough for you to handle. And now you gotta answer questions in front of other people and then have a response, a follow-up, just in case somebody like, I don't know, Bernie brings up your record. I don't think Biden can handle it. I think it's going to be done. We got some super chats we're going to check out real quick. Hey, it's Ali. What's going on? Imagine meeting Jenk and Anna there. I actually didn't see Anna while I was there. Weirdly enough, I did see Jenk. I almost didn't catch him, but I saw Emma earlier that day, so I recognized what she was wearing. And then somebody, as I turn around and go say what's up to somebody else, somebody screams Jenk's name, and he turns around, like throws his hands up, and then runs off. I wonder what language will be spoken tonight. Man, look, that is one thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Ali. Bruh, just real quick. What was Beto doing last night? How you kill your whole campaign in 30 seconds? Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you if you took Spanish 102. And if they did, they should be asking what grade you got, because even though you prepared for it, you still bombed it. Let me explain something to everybody. It wasn't the fact that he spoke Spanish that was bad. That wasn't the issue. The issue was that, would you have spoken Spanish if you weren't in Miami? Out of curiosity. If the Latin vote wasn't so important in this particular state, would you have spoken Spanish? Do you speak Spanish to your constituents when you can't prepare for it? I'm not saying, listen, people, I'm not saying it's not important to try. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying, well, for one, you should put a little bit more effort into it, Beto. That was pathetic. They had to retranslate on Telemundo because they couldn't understand what he was saying, by the way. I expected better out of Beto, but the problem with the Spanish was you wouldn't do, if you would do this in the next debate, okay, cool. Maybe that's the audience he wants to primarily reach. But I doubt it. I doubt you're gonna open up with Spanish. Oh, but yo, no, look, I was mad. I wasn't mad. I laughed. I had a good hearty laugh, bro. When he starts, I said, "What the?" I thought the camera picked me up when I said that. I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Like, but look, won't nobody matter at Beto speaking Spanish than Cory Booker, who was planning on speaking Spanish first. Oh my God, I was crying looking at his face. I was like, yo, I was like, why does Booker look so mad at him? Because he hadn't said anything yet, and I didn't know Booker spoke Spanish. Look, Booker like, me and Rosario practiced this all night. If y'all don't know, he's with Rosario Dawson. Me and Rosario practiced this all night, and you took my damn stick. Like, you took it. Hey. Look, Book. That's not my fault. You gotta cut him off sometimes. You gotta cut him off. But hey, man, no. It's my turn to speak Spanish. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo vivo en el hood. Tú sabes. Yo vivo en el hood. Con negros. Manos. That serious? Like, and for real? Did y'all know that Cory Booker was from the hood? Did y'all know that Cory Booker was from the hood? Did you know that Cory Booker sees black people and black and brown kids every day because he's from the hood? In my neighborhood, where I'm from, where poor black and brown kids live, I'm from the hood. And in the hood where I live at, I see this every day in the hood. Bruh. Oh my God. That was so pathetic. Don't make any of those mistakes is what I'm trying to say to you, people. I hope you're paying attention. Let me cover some of these super chats. Nico, do you suppose anyone in addition to Bernie will get a smear gotcha question like Tulsi did last night? Oh, no. And it's going to be, what's going to be interesting about the Bernie Sanders situation is that they literally tried to use Bernie's name to prop up Warren. The same man whose policies are untenable. The same man whose policies are unpopular. The same man who is not electable. Isn't quite there yet in name recognition. Second place to Joe Biden. Why not use Joe Biden's name to prop up Elizabeth Warren if Joe Biden is the first place winner? I'm just trying to understand. That's how the logic would work. Oh, maybe it's because he's not in first place, and also because Elizabeth Warren wants to be Bernie, but like not really. She just wants his voters. That's all she wants. She just wants his voters. I'm just saying. So, Shane Romlock, I just said that about Booker. Everybody been trashing on Booker and Beto all day. I've been trying to stay off of Twitter because, look, man, y'all had me on there for 4-5 hours messing around with y'all. Booker talking about his neighborhood. And you know what was funny? Roy Moore. Corey was heated. You see Marion's tweet about learning Spanish? No, I have not seen it. I'm going to check it out, though. What was so funny about the Booker situation was that, like, and I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for black people because I'm black and I know how black people react to these type of situations. Every time he said he was from the hood, I know every black person in the audience cringed. Because usually, just as an aside, when you're from the hood, you rarely mention it in situations like that. In fact, you rarely mention it at all unless it's kind of a last resort before you're going to remind somebody in one form or another that you're from the hood through a verbal or physical altercation. That's usually when you bring up being from the hood, because most of the time you don't got to brag about it. If they're around you, people know. Nobody knows Booker's from the hood because he's not really from the hood. He just lives there now because he lives in Jersey. And that area is unfortunately not doing well because Booker sucked while he was running that area. But nobody tell Booker, though. He might be upset if black people knew that he kind of sometimes isn't black. I'm just saying. I will say, though, he was assertive last night. I think that Kamala's going to take the Booker route this evening. Let's talk about Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang is going to be a problem for not Bernie, but literally everybody else. Because he's the only one that has as much crossover appeal as Tulsi does. Why? Because, well, he just doesn't deal in labels, which is a great thing. Now, as far as that, like I said, there's a difference between having crossover appeal and, having that core base at your side that will follow you to the end of the earth. I hope he gets that. Because I think that I saw him last night. I interacted with him. The Gravel teams interacted with him. He's a nice dude. He really is. He thinks his policies are really the answers. I don't think his policies are all necessarily the answers, but his UBI is now stacked on Social Security. So once his UBI stacked on Social Security, he officially became a problem. Because when he gets to talk about automation in a very similar fashion that Tulsi gets to talk about foreign policy, he's in a league of his own in that regard. They can talk about disastrous trade deals, but at the end of the day, it's about who can convey their message the best, who has the ability to make sure that their message doesn't get co-opted, and who can who can bribe the American public the best. That's basically what it comes down to. The American public, unfortunately, they're not a bunch of policy wonks. They want to hear certain words that make it sound like they benefit them. Certain words like, here's free money. There you go. Vote for me. It's hard for an average American who is living paycheck to paycheck. It is very, very hard. And you can pretend otherwise, but it's hard for a person living paycheck to paycheck to hear $1,000 a month and not have their ears perked up. And this is a fact. So Yang has an opportunity to do well. I hope that Yang starts expanding upon his policies that we don't really know much about. Because we don't know, not that we can't go find him, first of all. And this is real talk. If you go to his website, his policy page is the best policy page of any candidate, any of them. That includes Bernie. He goes into detail about a lot of different stuff. The problem is he doesn't seem as passionate about all that other stuff. Why is that important? Because you're going to pursue the policies that you show conviction to push. That's how politics generally works. That's how people generally work. I know that Bernie's going to get college debt deleted because he's passionate about that. He talks about that, or just student debt in general, just like he talks about Medicare for all. I know that he's going to get big money out of politics somehow, some way. Why? Because he's passionate about that. He talks about that just as much as he does public school being free. Okay? Holding people. These things are important because it shows that you're not just typing some policies. Like somebody just isn't on your website, just typing a bunch of policies up that you told them to type because they sound good or look good. Hearing you speak about them gives people the confidence that you know what you're doing and that you will fight to push these things. Marianne Williamson got to show me that she stopped watching CNN. Okay? I watched a few of her interviews again, and I'm like, bruh, you mentioned Russiagate one more damn time, we're going to have a problem. Because I like her as a person. She's really sweet. But, you know, working for Oprah already put a sour spot in that whole situation. But she's nice. And some of her policies are really good. But she's just not really politically savvy. She kind of goes with the flow a little bit. But in a bad way. Hey, who out here? Warren 2020 is the best. Yeah, you can try to push her, but you about 24 hours too late. If you would have, almost literally 24 hours too late. You know, if you would have pushed her, so it's like 8:33. If you would have checked on Google at like 8:59, Warren looked like the best candidate in the country. Warren was the #1 trending topic on Google. Looked like the best candidate in the country. But then, what was it? 11:01 hit. 11:01 came around, and somebody else was the #1 trending topic in the country. Yeah, you should have checked back yesterday, 8:59. That was the time to try and make Warren the best candidate in the country. Look, we ain't gonna go into that right now. I'm not even gonna go into that right now. But you know them videos is coming. Oh, by the way, in case any of you are new to the channel, I do collaborate a lot with Tulsi's campaign, follow them around. We have inside news a lot. And I was at the debate yesterday. So, like inside of it. So tomorrow, there is going to be a lot of videos. Over the next 2 days, they're going to be a combination of some live streams, a combination of some pre-uploads. We're going to do some tomorrow morning on Twitter. I'm going to be taking questions about this debate, about the outcome and what people thought about it. As in, I'm going to be having people come in and talk to Twitter. If you missed that episode this morning, that live stream was dope. It was fun. Had a great time. Had some great conversations. And I would love for you all, you see the Twitter handle right there. Would love for you all to come follow me on Twitter so we can have conversations about this tomorrow after the debates, so I can hear you all talk shit. Or if you think I'm stupid, you can tell me. So let me get these super chats going so I can get off. I'm gonna get something to eat, and we got to get prepped. It's about that time, isn't it? All right. Thanks for the super chat, Matty Zubik. Nico, I really appreciate you, and I can't wait for the video. Sign up to volunteer for Tulsi. My man, that's what I'm talking about. Williamson was horrible on Assange. Yeah, that's another thing she was bad at. How did they not talk about Julian Assange last night? That's weird. Where are you doing debate coverage? Actually, I was just about to tell you that. So my debate coverage this evening will be on Twitter and will be on Twitch. My Twitter is right there, as you can see. And then, matter of fact, let me go get my Twitch URL right now, and I'll post it in the super chat. The reason why is because YouTube was tripping. They were trying to hang me out to dry. 90 damn days, boy. I was pissed. But my followers saved the day. My followers on Twitter, they were like, nuh-uh. They started tagging them. They started adding them. They were retweeting it. And the outrage worked. Y'all got us back live. And I appreciate it. I really do. What would I do without y'all, man? What would I do? Not the diamond team. That's what. All right. Here is. Make sure y'all can get this link. Do y'all get that link? Everybody got the link? I'm going to post a link in the description as well. Right now. So it's twitch.tv/Nico El Casa. How original. All right, let me read these last super chats, and we're gonna get up out of here. Why don't you react to the debates live? I am doing that, but I can't do it on YouTube because next time they might delete my damn channel. But I will be doing it on Twitter, like I said, and on Twitch, where I just posted it. Sean Brock, DNC is going to cheat anyone that threatens the corporate cash flow. Only way Tulsi or Bernie can be president is third-party independent. Nick Brana. I'm not sure why. I mean, Nick's my homie, but I don't know why I got brought up. I don't ever say only way for anything. There's multiple ways to skin a cat, but you should never be skinning a cat. Because if I find out you skin a cat, me and you gonna fight, and I'm gonna win. Anyway, Ryan Corin, thank you for the super chat. Did you see that Medicare for All smear question? Yeah, that Medicare for All question, people didn't hear that correctly, which was weird because I was there, so I guess that's why I heard it so clearly. People were like, Tulsi said she wouldn't get rid of private health care for government health. I'm like, what? That's not what she said. That wasn't the question. The question for all who are curious was, would you get rid of your own private health care for government insurance? Tulsi has government health care, so how is she going to raise? She doesn't. Some people have private health care on their own. Tulsi has government health care. She's using, I got to confirm today, she's using her congressional health care. So how would she give up? Like, that's a government ran health care. If she raised her hand, that'd be a lie. It's almost like they asked that question to try and like catch people in a lie, but literally Tulsi's healthcare is government run. And if I'm not mistaken, except for I think the two that raised their hands. Warren raised her hand. I don't know why she raised her hand, because she should have Senate healthcare. And I think the other one was Castro, who isn't anything. So he should have raised his hand, because I'm sure his shit's expensive as hell. So yeah, that was stupid. All right, we're gonna be going live on Twitch and Twitter soon. Check both. If I don't go live on both, it might be because there was a technical difficulty. So check both throughout the in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the debate. All right, peeps. With that being said, looking forward to talking to y'all tonight. And always remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.